How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 11, Episode 17 of The Walking Dead. This episode is titled Lockdown. But yeah, last half we basically dealt with the Reapers, and Negan went off and did his own thing. Alden died. The Commonwealth approached the community. Daryl joined the Commonwealth, became a Commonwealth soldier, and went up the ranks, so to speak. And then we had Carol doing her own thing. You know, she was being her typical self, trying to get Ezekiel surgery by helping Lance out with some things. Eugene got his heart broken, and then he got his heart repaired by the real Stephanie, Max. The deal with Alexandria Hilltop and Oceanside didn't go the way Lance wanted it to go. So he was pissed off about that. And then Lance sent a bunch of troopers into a community called Riverbend. Shit popped off in there with Aaron and Gabe. Negan came back after he left in episode 9, and suddenly, out of nowhere, he's got a wife and he has a child on the way, which is random as fuck, but we deal with it, I guess. And then we also had Sebastian sending out people to get like money for him, and Lance knew about that, and now the secret is out because Connie decided to make a newspaper about it and say the Miltons are lying to you. So that's going to be pretty interesting. And then Lance went to the Riverbend community, found out about all his soldiers being killed, but he suspected that Maggie might have helped out the Riverbend community, so he went to Hilltop to visit her alongside Daryl. They basically searched all of Hilltop. They didn't find anything, but it seemed like Lance was trying to get information out of Herschel, but Elijah wasn't letting that slide, and Daryl pointed his gun at Lance and dropped an F-bomb, which was pretty cool. The reason Lance is so hell-bent on this Riverbend community is because he thinks that they stole his guns, which isn't actually the case, it was Leah, but he ends up finding Leah and recruiting her, and she basically goes after Maggie, but she's hell-bent on killing Maggie because of what she did to her like family, so to speak. And Leah and a bunch of soldiers decided to go into Hilltop, but of course Maggie prepared for it and they booby-trapped the Barrington house. It blew up, so goodbye Barrington house, but Leah survived and ended up killing Marco, which wasn't really that big of a loss, but it is what it is. And then later on, Maggie was caught by Leah. They had a bit of an exchange, then they fought each other, and then Daryl killed Leah. And he also shot Lance, but it only grazed him on the face, so it wasn't much. Basically, most of the group is on the road now, except for the people that are in the Commonwealth, who are obviously trying to expose what's going on with the Miltons. But yeah, Lance has took over Alexandria, what remains of Hilltop, and right at the end he took over Oceanside and he's got a bunch of hostages. Whether or not he's going to kill them or not, we'll have to see. Also, Herschel knows that Negan killed his dad, and we need to know where the fuck Virgil has gone, because that's the biggest question, honestly. Thankfully, this time around we actually have 2 episodes that have released, so that's a nice treat for us. And also, the final episode of the show is airing on the same day, whether you're an AMC Plus subscriber or watching it on cable. So that's great. I think that's really good for the fans. It brings us all together for the final episode of the show, so I think that's fine. It does kind of annoy me editing-wise, because it'll be like a day late, but it's fine. But yeah, hopefully the show ends strong. And it does kind of suck that we know a lot of the characters' fates because of the spin-offs that have been announced, but I think it's fine. I'm very excited to see if we get anything Vic-related, maybe CRM-related, and it seems we're going to get a lot of Walker action too with the variants based off the trailer. But yeah, that basically wraps it up. So let's stop derailing around with this shitty and long recap and get right into the fucking episode. Rip Hilltop. I'm Marco.
Heard a lot of stories about when the world fell.
Rick!
There were more dead than living.
The fuck? Oh, don't do this.
Some people survived.
Don't do this. Like, we got a few more episodes left before you can start doing this. Like, behave. Jade. Oh, there's best episode of the show. Right there. You missed out the Wolves and Terminus, though. Judith. Jesus. Oh. So how long's it been? Since episode 16? Like a few days? It's Gabe. Yep. I saw the hat.
Look what we found.
Negan. Arnie.
We're here to take out shithead and ridiculous brigade.
Fuck's sake.
He probably already radioed back, you know that.
Is it just me or has Daryl's scar got worse?
And the longer we're out here having these debates, the more our families back home are at risk.
Yeah.
We need to find Hornsby and kill him before it gets to anybody.
What do you mean find Hornsby's fucking out there? What?
They've never seen your face before.
We'd bring Negan in?
Besides, I haven't fucked either way.
Oh! F-bomb! Negan's first official F-bomb, not counting the Blu-ray. Holy shit. I mean, that's smart though, because Negan actually never went to the Commonwealth in the comics. So that'll be enjoyable. Also, this is the same road Vic chased fucking Negan on. Reusing fucking sets again? God damn it, dude. I mean, they're good shots. They're not very aware though. Hey, whisper tactics. As if he's still got that mask. How's he still got it? Fucking panda eyes. Oh, it's Daryl. Hey! That's what I love, dude. The gore was starting strong, I guess, you know? Right to it. Whoa! Like the frame rate speeded up there a little bit. Sped up. Hilltop, that's new. Right, there he is! There's Vic! He's gone. He's gone. Also, the theme's changed. Ooh, even the title's changed. Or the logo. Jesus, they're not holding back. Fucking rip everyone apart.
We need to get a message to the Commonwealth.
I don't think the signal is strong enough.
Dial in now. Calhoun, come in. Do your read.
Calhoun, isn't that like one of the guys that's working for him in the in that building? Oh, he's been shot again. How's Daryl missing all these shots though? I don't know.
Find the rest.
Jesus, look at that wound on his face. Lance is a good shot, but I mean we know Daryl's gonna make it out, so. Whoa. How Daryl's managed to not kill him 3 times now, I don't know. Yo, where the fuck was this in season 8, dude? Last time this happened though with Negan, he got fucked up. Oh, that guy. Oh, I feel sorry for that guy that was like hanging out the top. Jesus, Daryl, you almost killed yourself, man. As long as Negan gets to Commonwealth, we'll be good. There's thousands of people here? I don't think so.
I need you today. Those people knew. Now suit up.
Come on, dude. Mercer, you should have told him the plan.
Rest assured, they will be brought to justice.
I wonder if Pamela knows what Sebastian did, though. It's true. There's this cool Mercer and Negan meeting. What the fuck? It's never happened in the comics.
Yeah, word gets around the wasteland. So no.
Duh.
Do you know what happened to her? I think you asking me that means that it can't be good. Why are you really here? Get him some water.
I think Mercer knows, right?
Who sent you? So this Hornsby prick, he's been cutting us up out there. But see, the problem is that we got people in here to protect too. That's my job.
Yeah, I'm here.
And yet, I was sent here.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Remember that from the trailer.
Well, if no one else is playing by those rules, then why are you?
Wait, she's got pictures of Sebastian?
Oh.
Carol, the fucking pancakes, dude. What about the cookies?
My dad's a good cook wherever he is.
I'm worried for Aaron, dude. Oh, shit. We're going back to this? What's her name? Fucking fake Stephanie?
Maybe nothing.
And, Calhoun? Why are they here? I assume Carol's on the balcony, right?
It's empty.
So who are these people? Are they like assassins or like undercover agents? What are they? Oh shit. The fuck? Music? Oh. Judith. She don't have a gun, does she? They're not that good at searching, are they? I'm glad we're actually seeing like more of the people of the Commonwealth. Still doesn't feel as big as it is though. Oh my god.
What are you doing here, man? Well, I'm here to save your asses.
I love how Jerry was like kind of happy to see him. Like what? That's so weird.
Charlie Whiskey Actual, Charlie Whiskey Actual. This is Field Unit Bravo.
Daryl. 10 out of 10 stealth, Daryl. Oh shit, Annie. Oh, that was risky though.
Turns out you might have been right. Probably should have stayed in the goddamn cabin.
Jerry, do you still have access to that attic space?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, this doesn't seem like the kind of place that you can just stroll out the front gate hand in hand.
That's why me and you are gonna go try to get some insurance.
Ooh. Well, she knows where Sebastian is, right?
I can't imagine the pain you've experienced, and I share your horror.
No, you don't.
Or what? You gonna disappear us too?
Oh,
We will find out what happened.
Pamela knows 100%. Like, if Lance knows her son's doing it, like, come on.
Your friend Connie, the journalist? You don't suppose she would have an idea who wrote that piece, do you?
Milton's a murderers. Ooh. That's music, though.
Do it right away.
Do what?
She's mine.
It's been a while since these two had, like, a scene together.
If the time comes to go, then we're all going.
Uh-oh. Oh. Damn, Commonwealth's massive. Doesn't seem massive, though. Like, we see, like, the same 5 sets. Who the fuck is this?
Lockdown has been instituted by order of Governor Pamela Milton.
Maybe the swarm was planned, though. Careful, Jerry. Shit. Wait, isn't that guy from Sanctuary? Like, he's one of the saviors, isn't he?
The person that I'm looking for was in the building right before people started calling for his head, so he may have stayed.
That's probably like a voom that goes underground, maybe.
I tell you I got married.
Who asked? This ain't the time, dude.
Why are you telling me this?
Exactly.
It's gonna be okay.
I love how these two have just become like the duo. Yeah, this is the same road like Simon did that speech on. Remember in season 8? Shit. Shit. Where'd Annie go? The fuck?
I know that Leah meant something to you.
Get over it. It's fine.
Glenn would have wanted me to look after you.
Oh, Glenn? How do you go from a scene with Negan talking about his kid to talking about Glenn? Back to back.
Is there any way to get behind them?
Not without them spotting us.
Unless they never see us coming.
Sewers. Smart. Jesus, like... There's so much happening. This is the first episode back. I mean, they're gonna see you climbing up. What a terrible, like... I don't even know what he is. Just drop something on his head. Oh, for fuck's sake, what was that? Jerry?
You made it.
Her
Yeah.
lockers needed filling. I couldn't resist.
Yeah, I don't know. The swarm timing's kind of weird. I think some of the soldiers led the swarm here. Like, as Pamela said, do it, right? We're going to take out Lance this episode? I mean, we do know from the trailer that they capture Lance and take Alexandria back, so... Spoilers, I guess. Keep it stealthy.
We keep going that way. We should come up right behind them.
I mean, they could have moved, you never know.
Maybe we can get them to come down here to us.
How? Get their attention? Feel sorry for fucking Gabe's ears. Well, that's hidden. Oh. Pass the fuck out.
Oh. Easy, Jam.
Get off me! You know who I am. Oh, do you know who I am?
Oh, his music's playing, god damn it, dude. His fucking theme.
You're her kid.
Commonwealth is her kid. I'm just a problem.
Now this one here, well, she's a goddamn magician. I have seen her pull little bunnies right out of her ass with my very own 2 eyes.
The fuck? Negan's good with kids though, right? So it makes sense he kind of negotiate with Sebastian, right? I'm very worried that these guys will just...
Go to your homes immediately.
They're not gonna do what I think they're gonna do, are they?
And we're not moving until Sebastian Milton is brought to us.
I wonder if Sebastian's gonna die, you know. What? See, this is what I was worried about.
I found him! I found him! Sebastian's here! Hey! You are mistaken. Just shut the hell up and listen for a second!
Uh-oh. I thought they were just gonna shoot them all. Here comes the horde. Are these a variant, sir?
Clear them.
Clear them in what way? Okay. I mean, I don't know what you expected. It's gas.
If you need my help out here, I'm your girl. You want my help back there, it's not for me.
If the time comes and you decide to go and you need help getting out,
I'll be there.
I got you.
Yeah. How the fuck did you get the vehicle overturned? You've got... How the fuck did you do that? Why did he just stood there? Back up. Back up. Look at that guy right there. He's not even, there's one right in front of him. Shoot him. What is he doing? I swear the Viters, like, make these soldiers so fucking brain dead. Let him go, dude. He's gone. He shouldn't have died anyway, though. There was literally like a walker right in front of him, and he didn't shoot it. I don't even know how one got behind him. If you keep on backing up while you're shooting, you'll be fine. That's crazy, though. That's a cool shot. They're moving fast. What the fuck?
If you have an accusation, Yumiko, make it.
Pamela, I am trying to figure out how much you knew.
What state of him? Fucking clown.
You've humiliated me.
I think we can help each other. I work for Lance Hornsby. He's out there hunting my friends under your flag. Your son didn't do the things that he's accused of. Someone did.
Blame it on Lance. That's... I mean, still, though, Sebastian's a dick. Like, get rid of him, too. Surely Lance isn't this stupid to come down here, right? Also, why would you only send 2? Well, that... Oh! This could go south. Fast. Fuck. No. Don't end it. Wait, what? Mercer's here? Wrestling?
I'm very much in it.
What the fuck? Why did they have to end the episode there? Thankfully, next episode is available. So I'll be watching that pretty soon too. But yeah, I mean, first episode back, pretty fucking good. A lot is happening, you know, like the Commonwealth people are kind of standing up to the Miltons and they want justice for what's happened. So we're seeing a little bit of a uprising from the people, which kind of happens in the comics. Then, you know, Negan going to the Commonwealth's a big thing because never happened in the comics. Basically, if we compare the comics to the show, the last time we would see Negan is when he left just after the Reapers, right? Then we would have never seen him again. So it is interesting that we're seeing him in the Commonwealth. I wonder what's going to happen to him now, though. I find it weird that that herd at night when the people were, like, protesting and they were holding the candles and stuff, like, the herd sounded so much closer than what it was, you know? Because then when we see them the next day or in the morning, like, they're dead far out. It was kind of weird. And that soldier that died too, like, you should have seen him. Like, they had the bird's eye view shot, right? And, like, there was a walker, like, right here. And he was just ignoring it. He was doing this. Like, shoot it. Or back up. I don't understand why, like, the Walking Dead writers make the soldiers so fucking stupid in everything. Like, even the saviors were stupid. Like, some of the whisperers were stupid too. Like, back up. If walkers are coming surrounding you, back up. But keep checking behind you too, just to make sure you're not, like, you know, there's no walkers behind you. Like, they're soldiers, right? You don't, like, stand there as you're getting swarmed. You back up. What the fuck? How have they not trained for that? Even though they did make the soldiers stupid, I think it was a good excuse to have the gore. Because that gore was brutal. Even at the beginning of the episode when that soldier was getting ripped apart, like, oh, that's what I'm talking about. But I want that to happen to a main character. I know saying that is a bit fucked up, but this season's not had any big deaths. You know, the biggest one was probably Alden, right? It's just like, come on. We don't know what's happened to Oceanside, so maybe there could be some big deaths there, but not really. I mean, they'll be off screen, right? Because we didn't see Oceanside this episode. I assume we're going to see them soon. Like, why end episode 16 with a cliffhanger and then not show what happened? Either they're all prisoners or they're dead. And I think it's the latter. I think they're all dead. Or most of them are. I think, like, some of the known faces will still be alive, like Cindy and Rachel and shit. And potentially Luke. Also, where the fuck is Virgil? Like, I know Luke's actor was doing something else, and I think he's in the third half. I think it was confirmed that Luke would appear in the third half, so we know he survives. But where the fuck is Virgil, dude? Like, the last time he appeared was in episode 8. And it's kind of weird that we didn't see a lot of the other characters, too, this episode. Like Lydia and Elijah and all these other characters, but we'll probably see them next episode. That preview, though, that little promo for next episode did kind of give it away that, oh, well, we beat Lance, he gets imprisoned, but he's probably going to be scheming in prison. I mean, we already knew he'd get caught anyway, though, considering, like, the trailer spoiled that, and I don't know why they showed that in the trailer. But I'm loving Lance, like, compared to how he is in the comics. Like, he's so good in the show. So they're basically using Lance as a scapegoat for Sebastian. Even though I would prefer if both Sebastian and Lance are dealt with. And it does seem like Pamela didn't know what the fuck was happening at all. Like, she doesn't even know what Lance is doing, you know? So that, I mean, that does have redeeming factors in itself. Like, Pamela isn't aware of what's happening, but at the same time she is doing scummy shit, considering she made the herd get close to the Commonwealth. Right? Because she signals someone to do something, and then the herd was suddenly there. And even Mercer said, like, someone wasn't doing their job properly. Or Pamela planned it to distract everyone. Like, instead of focusing on Sebastian, focus on the horde. Also, is it just me, or did that herd, like, disperse fast after killing that soldier? We do know from the trailer that we're getting the walkers that can climb walls and open doors, which is a callback to Season 1. And speaking of callbacks, we did have, you know, the beginning of the episode where we saw, like, Vic and Shane and the governor basically saying, yeah, the show's coming to an end, let's have a nice, like, cool little montage of what's happened and where we are now. Which I thought was cool, and we also had an F-bomb at the beginning of the episode, so that's great. And a callback to Glenn, which was so fucking random. You have a scene with Negan talking about his child, and then you talk about Glenn in the next scene. Like, what the fuck, dude? But I feel like Annie could die. They're going to do an opposite. Like, Glenn died before his child was born. Annie's going to die, making Negan lose his child. I don't know if I'd like that, though, because then Negan would just go back to the way he was. You know? Even though I feel like Annie and him don't really have that much chemistry, because I definitely think that arc was very rushed. Like, he just appears and suddenly he's got a wife and a kid on the way. Like, hello? It is kind of annoying that they, yet again, are using the same sets. Well, not the same sets, but the same locations. Like, this episode, when, like, Daryl and Maggie were hiding from the Commonwealth soldiers, that was from Season 8, Episode 12, where Negan was getting chased by Vic in the streets, right? And then, like, Simon did that speech at the end of the episode. That's where that location was from. Now, you could just say, like, oh, they're just around that area again, you know? They're not too far from Alexandria, and, like, it's around the same area. Sure, but it is kind of lazy. Like, I'm so fed up of seeing the same fucking locations, dude. Like, change it up. Stop filming and I mean, the show's coming to an end anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Even, like, the Commonwealth. We're not seeing many locations of the Commonwealth. Like, the Commonwealth is massive, but it only feels like there's a few hundred people there. I mean, we did have that overhead shot that we saw when the walkers were approaching Commonwealth, but it still seems like we're seeing, like, 5 sets. And that set, by the way, like, that main, like, Commonwealth set, where the people were protesting, that is where the sanctuary was. Now, the reason I know that is because that train, you know, that train that you can see, that is by that set, that little train. It was by the sanctuary. That's how I know it's the same set. Or the same location. It's the same studio where obviously the prison was. Like, the prison used to be there too. So it is cool when you know, like, the behind the scenes stuff about it, but it's just like, really, dude, you didn't even try to get rid of the train? I know, like, the train station's meant to be there, but it's just, I don't know, like, the train was there in the sanctuary, the train's there in the Commonwealth, like, come on. I can't remember if there was a train track near the prison or a train near the prison. I think there was a train track, because I remember, like, the first episode they got to the prison, Like, Daryl and Vic were walking on a track, then they looked over and saw the prison. So, it's kind of annoying when you see the same sets, but there's nothing you can really do about it. And it was cool to see, like, a different intro. It felt, it was different, but it was the same. Like, it felt like certain parts of it were sped up. Like, it went to 60 FPS because it just felt much faster. And then we had some new shots of, like, Alexandria, Hilltop. I'm surprised we didn't see, like, Commonwealth. I guess we kind of did at the end, like, the final shot where, like, the walkers are approaching the Commonwealth. And obviously the logo's changed too, which is cool. The biggest thing I'm curious about, though, is if we'll see Vic. Like, we have to. I know we're not close to the end yet. We've still got a few more weeks, but you can't end the show without the man that started it. It'd just be weird. It'll be fine if it's just an after-credit scene, just something Vic-related. Like, based off the trailer, like, Daryl's holding the revolver, right? So there's going to be some callbacks to Vic. And even this episode, we saw Vic in, like, a flashback. And all the villains and stuff. So it's just, I don't know. I really want to see Vic again. And I know, you know, we got the spin-off next year, but I need more. I need just to see Vic in the main show one more time. You know, just to solidify that, yes, it's his story still, right? I also kind of wish that the final episode's title was Years Gone By instead of Rest in Peace, which is the actual title of the episode. It just would work. The first episode of the show's Days Gone By, the final episode is called Years Gone By, but you could have that be the first episode of the Vic and Michonne spin-off. Like, the title for that episode is Years Gone By, which could work. He's been in a coma for 7 years, I don't fucking know. I mean, we don't know what's going on with Vic. I just want to see him. I do wonder if we'll see some CRM stuff too. Like, we're getting the variants from, like, World Beyond, so maybe we'll get some CRM Easter eggs. Because we did have something last episode, right, where Daryl was talking about, like, some group on, like, rooftops and shit. Like, I don't know what that was about. But yeah, pretty decent first episode back. And, thankfully, I can go straight into the next one. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Ta-ta and farewell.